prayer is a vital necessity, a bold and honest statement straight from the Catechism. And for our modern day saint, John Paul II, is for couples one of the perfect ways in building unity in marriage and in the family. We've undoubtedly been blessed by this next couple and their joy, grace, and faith-filled courage. Jill and Scott Caves have graced us with their story of how their prayer for a miracle helped bring them closer to each other and closer to God.
At the time, it was 1997. It'll be almost 17 years. Our older daughter, who's 20 today, she was 3, and my other son was 13 months. And she was in a near drowning accident in our backyard. Scott actually was out of the country. He traveled a lot at the time for work and was gone for about 2 weeks in Thailand, far away. And I knew he was coming home soon in a couple of days, so we had a hot tub in the backyard, and I flipped the cover up earlier in the day to check the water levels and all that kind of stuff, and then ran errands with the kids, came back later, forgot I had left the cover off, and I let Alyssa, was in the backyard, 3 at the time, and I left her back there playing when I came inside to check on the baby who was sleeping. And my little brother was cutting the grass in the front and came around the back and found her in the hot tub. So he screamed to me. She was blue, cold, lifeless, and I'm actually a physical therapist, and had worked in a hospital setting for years, so I started CPR, and we can't get her heart rate started. My brother called 911, and the ambulance comes, and they're still working on her, and we realized after a while that, I'm thinking, oh, this is going on for a while. When we end up heading off to go to the hospital, they got her in the ambulance, still no heartbeat. I followed with a policeman, and at one point she looked at me, and I really, unfortunately, hadn't given much thought to Scott. I just was like, oh my gosh, I killed my daughter. Oh my God, I killed my daughter. I killed my daughter. That's all I kept saying. And I remember the policewoman looked at me and said, is there a dad that we need to call? And all of a sudden it hit me. I didn't just kill my daughter, I killed his daughter, and he is gonna hate me. And that's all I said for like the next 5 minutes. Anybody that walked in the emergency room while we're waiting, I killed his daughter, I killed his daughter, he's gonna hate me.